Hello, I'm Jacques Berlinerblau. You're watching The God Vote. Joining us today is Mr. Harry Knox, Director of the Human Rights Campaign Religion and Faith Program. Mr. Knox, welcome to The God Vote.
Thank you.
All right, in recent months, in the judicial branch, in the legislative branch, we have been hearing this perfervid conversation about don't ask, don't tell. Can you tell us in your capacity as Director of Religion and Faith a little bit about the religious angle to this issue?
Well, the religious angle is stirred up by a very narrow group of fundamentalist Christians in this country who are really outside of the mainstream of American thinking on inclusion. 80% of Americans now are in favor of lesbian and gay people being able to serve openly in the military. We're already serving in the military, many of us. The question is whether we'll be able to tell the truth about our lives.
So let's be very specific. We see this coming from conservative evangelicals, fundamentalists, I'd imagine maybe the Catholic Church as well, Mormons. That's the traditional Christian conservative coalition. Is that where you're seeing the opposition coming from?
Yes, but only from their leadership and their hierarchies. Rank and file members of those faiths even support full inclusion of lesbian and gay people in the life of the military. They know that gay men and lesbians have been serving their country well and bringing the skills that we really need in a time of war.
Could you explain to us what the Obama administration's thinking on this issue is?
Well, it has been a challenge to try to lead on this issue when a lot of people in government were not willing to give the kind of leadership we had hoped for them.
Am I incorrect in assuming that he really had a golden opportunity, but he threw this back? He asked his Justice Department to essentially oppose the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That's a bit problematic.
It's been very disappointing that the actions of the administration haven't always matched the rhetoric of the administration. The President himself seems clear on this, and he keeps reverting to saying that the Justice Department has to uphold the law as it stands. Our position is that if the law is wrong, it's time to do away with the law, and not to ignore it, but to make everyone clear on how anachronistic and outdated it really is.
There's one angle here. It's a religious liberty angle where you have some conservative military chaplains who are claiming this would violate their religious liberty to have to counsel soldiers who are gay insofar as that goes against their religious scruples.
I think it's a purely political argument. The reality is that chaplains do ministry every day with people of a variety of different faiths. They treat everyone the same. The Muslim chaplains do ministry with the Christian soldiers. The Christian chaplains do ministry with the Jewish soldiers. And these issues don't arise.
Now, Mr. Knox, as we read your biography, we learn that you were denied ordination at one point in your life as a Methodist minister. So you can tell us a little bit about what it's like to have an institution essentially delegitimate you, as many of these members of the military are experiencing. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
It's really particularly dehumanizing to be told that something as important and intrinsic as your sexuality is a reason that you would be excluded. It's a profoundly hurtful experience because we all bring fully embodied sexual selves to our life and work. When we segment people for that reason, what we're really saying is that God doesn't value sexuality, and that's just not true.
Harry Knox, Director of the Human Rights Campaign Religion and Faith Program, thank you so much for coming to God Vote today.
Thank you.